Megan Fox is not doing very well. She was someone who had her start very early in life. Apparently, she started modeling at age 13, which is already so weird, dude. I don't even know what that means. How do you model at 13, bro? I can't even imagine what that would do to your mind, how it would shape your thoughts on this world, how self-conscious it would make you about your own appearance, etc., etc. And who's consuming that content? Who is sat there Googling 13-year-old model? Nah, bro. Hollywood needs to be shut down immediately. Anyways, you probably know her from Transformers or maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Jennifer's Body, which is sus, I would say, if you know her from that one in particular. But anyways, she recently went on a podcast called Call Her Daddy, and she started talking about her plastic surgeries. And apparently, she reveals everything that she has ever got done. Keep in mind that she is probably definitely lying and has had even more done, as she kind of mentions in the interview as well, saying that actually I'm not revealing everything, but whatever. And it is just sad. She even sort of encourages other people to get this stuff and normalizes the whole thing, and I think that really sucks.
Can we just talk about plastic surgery
Yeah,
since we're on
let's
this
talk.
one? So I'm just gonna go through all the things that I've done
Love.
because I feel like there's this stigma, and I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna win.
Okay.
However, I'm hoping it sets some people free.
Let's go.
Here's things I haven't done that I have been accused of doing.
Okay.
And then I'll confirm the things I have done.
Okay.
I've never had a facelift of any kind. So no mid facelift, no like lateral brow lift, although I would like one, or no regular brow lift.
Yeah, I haven't had that done, guys, but also I'd love to get it. In fact, it's on my to-do list. In fact, I'm getting it next month. Listen, I'm so sorry for pausing it so quickly. I just got to address this really quickly before she goes on. Yes, there is a stigma for plastic surgery and getting literal chemicals injected into your body because it's not something that should be encouraged. Just like there's a stigma against, I don't know, committing murder because, you know, I wouldn't recommend you do that, okay? And she says stuff like, oh, I hope this sets people free. What does that even mean? Free to do what? Get plastic surgery and ruin their appearance and their health just like you did? What does that even mean? Free to become hyper obsessed with their looks so that they can never ever be happy in life just like you? You were literally at the top of the beauty chain. Like, she was the standard for beauty and she was still unhappy, which shows you that it's a pathology of the mind. It's literally a mental illness going on here, okay? If you can't be happy looking like that, you are never going to be happy. And absolutely, she is a bad influence, especially to impressionable teenage girls or whoever that looks up to her.
Or no regular brow lift. I've never done threads. I have researched them. That's not because of some moral thing. I just don't really believe they work. And I'm also afraid that they would interfere when I do need to have a facelift. But I am very tempted to go have my eyebrows snatched like all the way. I want that look. Sometimes that seems fun. And you can do it on a lunch break. And I see why it's so tempting. And I have researched it, have not done it yet.
Okay.
I've never had this done. What is this?
Oh, buccal fat? Buckle fat?
Buckle fat.
Buckle fat?
I'll never have any fat removed. I'm a very like lean person that doesn't have enough body fat or fat in my face, so I will only ever put fat in. I will never be taking fat out, which leads me to I've never had any like liposuction or body contouring or anything like that. What are other things you can have?
Butt implants.
I would be
BBL.
so flattered if somebody thought I had a BBL.
Megan.
If I could, I would.
Okay, that probably pissed some people off. Like, I'm such a lean person that I only need to have fat put back into my body. That definitely pissed somebody off. But I love how everything she says that she hasn't had, she wishes she would have it, or she's going to have it in the future. Then what's the freaking point of even mentioning that? I guess she's just saying that, hey guys, I actually look so good without the extra 50 needles in my face. My bad, I only needed 25 injections, but not 50, of course. By the way, once again, a reminder, she was already one of the most conventionally attractive people on the planet, adored by guys and girls alike, and often compared to as the beauty standard. You've all seen the Transformers memes, okay? And what precedent does it actually set when someone who's already at the top of the beauty chain does this type of shit? then what do ugly people actually do then? Do they just jump off a cliff? Or do they need 500 needles? Because I feel like Megan Fox over here would probably burn her face alive if she was actually like conventionally ugly. Imagine she was not Megan Fox at the start, dude. She would lose her mind. Also, this next part.
But I am very tempted to go have my eyebrows snatched like all the way. I want that look sometimes. That seems fun. And you can do it on a lunch break, and I see why it's so tempting.
Okay, this part was particularly evil to me. Like, am I hearing this wrong? She said like, oh, you can do this on a lunch break. What does that even mean? You're altering your face. It's not something to be taken so lightly. Oh, you're doing it on a lunch break. Oh, it's going to be so quick and easy. It's going to be so chill. I don't know if that's actually what she was saying, but that's what it sounded like to me. I don't know if she's alluding to something else, but basically what's happening here is that she's normalizing the whole thing, right? I really can't imagine being one of the young girls or boys that looks up to Megan here, because she's been in a lot of famous movies, of course. She's one of the idols that people look up to. And imagine seeing your idol talk like this, and you are obviously less attractive than her, right? Because she's a literal model, right? And you're her fan. And then you think that she had all this done, so I have to have maybe double the amount done because she is literally way hotter than me. So it's like, I don't know what type of influence is happening here. It's sad, it's pathetic, and I feel like she's an absolute weirdo for encouraging this stuff. Okay, I don't know. It's just it's cringe.
If I could, I would. I don't have the extra body fat. I would get it done if I could. What I have had done, like I said, I had my boobs done when I was 21 or 22. I had them redone after I was done breastfeeding my kids because I don't know where they went, but they went. Then I had to have them redone very recently because the first set, I didn't have enough body fat to disguise. You could see the rippling of the implant, so I had to switch them out to this set.
That is so absolutely unbelievably creepy. I had them redone. I just swapped them out real quick. Like, that's not supposed to be a real thing. It's just because of this modern technology that this is actually all happening. The biggest industry right now to make money is preying on people's insecurities. And women's looks, or people's looks in general, is one of the biggest money makers ever. And I love how she's like, it's a set of clothes pretty much. Oh yeah, I just changed out my set to this one, changed out my boobs over here. Like, oh yeah, the colors match a little bit more. It's a little bit more soft. It's weird, man. Is this not weird to anybody else? How does anybody talk like this? And can I just say, altering your body at age 21 or 22 when you look like Megan Fox, that is mental illness. All right? No sane person actually does that, okay? This is clearly an effect of Hollywood, an effect of the industry, an effect of social media and everything else, making her feel absolutely insecure. Okay, and on one hand, I don't like her because she's encouraging this to everybody else, but on the other hand, I feel bad for her. She is a victim. Okay, she is a victim of all these predatory companies and people just preying on her. Because if she was thrust into the industry at age 13 and she started modeling at age 13, of course she's gonna have these views. Of course she's gonna think that the only thing that matters in life are your looks and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure if she had a loving family, a loving group of supporting people around her, they would not let her do this. Nobody would allow this to happen, okay? And before people get mad at me, listen, I totally understand in some cases, okay? Some people do actually need plastic surgery. I understand if it's hurting you or whatever. I don't know if that deviated septum thing is, falls under plastic surgery or whatever, but yeah, of course, if you need to breathe or something and, you need to change your nose for that, I totally get it. I understand if you've gone through vicious bullying in life and you truly feel that if you just got this one thing that your life would be changed so much. I get that, man. Maybe you got into an accident or something. Your face got burned off in a cooking accident and you need to replace something over there. I get you, bro. I get you, sis. I get everything, all right? That's all good. But pretty much in all other cases, I simply cannot support it. You guys have seen my previous videos. Like I routinely talk about how I just don't like the whole thing because one point I've never really mentioned is that you're kind of erasing your own genetics and disrespecting your entire family tree and your entire ancestry, because thousands and thousands of your ancestors pretty much across the millions of years we've been alive have constantly procreated, right? And each time they procreate, a new unique DNA sequence is born, right? A new genetic mutation that is actually you. And that is you having some unique changes that have stemmed from all of your ancestors who have also managed to reproduce all throughout centuries, okay? And you have been created as a unique, amazing person with a unique, amazing quality. And, you know, you might not be conventionally attractive in society's eyes or whatever the heck. In another time period, you might be one of the most attractive people ever. There was literally time periods where fat people were at the top of the hierarchy, okay? Now they're probably made fun of, but before it signified like wealth and status and that you could gorge yourself pretty much. So we're all pretty much a cog in a system over here, and you know, we will get influenced by society standards here. So if you're gonna be made by all your ancestors here, having these unique, amazing qualities in your face and you know, specificities or whatever, and you throw it all away, why? For social media, for a bunch of basement dwellers criticizing you? It's sad. You're a broken person and you're wiping out all the hard work your people did. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's a weird way to think, but yeah, I feel like if you're changing your face, I don't know, it's sort of disrespectful. Now, this next part is the cherry on top over here. She apparently had one secret surgery that she won't tell anyone about, and it's just so awesome, apparently.
I had my nose done when I was in my early 20s, and that's something I've literally been accused of having like 6, 7, 8 rhinoplasty surgeries, which is impossible. Your nose would get necrosis and fall off. Right. I haven't had a rhinoplasty since I was, I'm going to say 23. It's been well over a decade. Okay. I've not touched my nose since then.
You've had your nose done, you've had your tits done, and what? Botox and filler?
That's it, right? Oh, there's one thing I had done that I'm gatekeeping because, sorry.
What?
It was really good, and it's not a known like plastic surgery. People don't even really know about it. You don't need it, I don't think.
Really?
You're not going to want it. I wanted it very badly, and I needed to do it. And it's something that...
Can you give us a hint?
No.
That was the most awkward and weird sequence I've ever heard. So you had a super secret epic surgery that nobody can know about. Why can nobody know about this? Is it so freaking awesome that only you can have it because you want to be the most beautiful person ever? Like, what even is this? This is so weird. Imagine gatekeeping a plastic surgery, dude. Yeah, I mean, good job. I don't really care. I mean, nobody cares. You can keep whatever surgery turned you into this, okay? I don't think anybody's curious about this, let's just say. And I can already imagine her fans just going absolutely psycho over this. Oh my god, I need to know what surgery she had. What was the special secret sauce? This is like the Krabby Patty secret formula. Oh my god, I need to look exactly like Megan Fox. I don't know why you would want to at this point, but yeah, I need to know exactly how I will look exactly like her, dude. That's such a weird thing to do, by the way, saying that, oh, I'm just gonna reveal everything at the start, and now being like, well, I'm not gonna reveal this one special one over here because, you know, that one's only for me. That's so freaking weird. And it's probably like there's two reasons she didn't reveal it. One, it's probably illegal or something, and she's having some cracked out doctor on drugs give it to her, you know, just mess with her completely, and maybe it's like really dangerous or something. In that case, I sort of understand. Or the second, probably the more likely option of just I don't know, she wants to keep it for herself or something. She found some epic anti-aging cream or something. I don't know. That's so freaking weird. Now, apparently, people were also saying that she was just lying over here and that she's actually had way more done. Maybe some of the girls watching can tell me over here because, I don't know, you guys are really good at pointing this stuff out. So let's check out what T replies are saying here. She looks worse and worse with every surgery. She used to be drop dead gorgeous. Now she's unrecognizable. She's starting to look like Madonna. She'll end up like Madonna. So sad. One of the most beautiful person in the world. She's so incredibly insecure now. Wow. Shallow, vain, and narcissistic. And that pretty much sums up my thoughts as well. Now, this one really messed me up. Y'all know that she got one of her ribs removed? I don't even know that was a cosmetic surgery. We're living in different times for sure. I can't tell if that's a joke or not. Like, is that a legitimate thing that people have their freaking ribs removed? Dude, no. That does not sound right to me. Please tell me this person is just trolling here. That is absolutely freaking nuts. The freaking ribs literally protect your internal organs like your heart and lungs, dude. Why would you ever get that removed? Maybe it's like referring to that one last one at the end or something that's like a little less important or whatever. I don't know. Don't remove your bones, guys. What is wrong with people, man? It's over for the human species. That's pretty much it, guys. Subscribe and watch all my videos so that you don't become mentally ill like these weirdos, and love yourself, please. If that's one message you can get from this, love yourself. Learn to love yourself. If you don't, work at it every day until you eventually love yourself. That's it. Bye-bye.